Hello everyone, my name is ReclusiveZ and I welcome you all back to Stalker Call of Pripyat Anomaly Anthology mod. It is 7, almost 18 in the zone currently. I'm back in the cordon, which has basically been my starting location for several videos, and it is repair day. It is time to make a bunch of repairs to a bunch of equipment, and as you can see in my lower right, 9 fountains, giving me an 8% cash back each, so I have a really nice cash return at 72% from all trades that I make when I'm buying stuff. I get most of my money back, which is really great. Because of that, as I said, it's repair day, and I managed to buy a portable workshop, which is great. I keep that in my portable stash. This works exactly as it sounds. Drop it. And now I've got a portable repair station. This is part of the base building stuff, which at some point I will find a place to potentially either hunker down and make my own, or I may just keep it in the anomaly stash and just drag it wherever I need it. So, during my last video, something I found that was really neat, and I didn't realize it at the time, but I stripped the bandit of his exosuit. Yeah, and it had 95% health. The heisted exoskeleton is in almost mint condition, which I found to be really great. And I was really looking forward to wearing this exoskeleton, but then I started looking at all the other ones and comparing their stats when they're fully healed. I had to look it up and realize that the heisted one pretty much takes top tier until you compare it to the renegade exoskeleton, which beats it out in a few categories, including carry weight and belt slots. So I will be repairing instead the renegade exoskeleton. I'm also going to be repairing my KS-23, which I found, which does 300 stat damage. Hopefully that's fixed in 2.0 when it releases. Yeah, it deals 300 damage and only carries 4 shells, and it fires shrapnel 25, 23 by 75 millimeter ammo. I can't wait to see how that works out. And I've also replaced my Arrow 10mm with a Banshee MK 10mm. That's pretty much all of my loadout that has been modified. The Banshee MK10, the KS-23, and making the Exosuit. And bring it into operation. Before I do that, I have to come in here, because this whole crafting menu, this is where we start to get into things that are a little psychotic. We got the basic tools, advanced tools, expert tools, drug making kit, and gunsmithing tools. It took me forever to find the expert tools. You've probably seen me find most of this during my videos. The expert I think I found recently off camera while I was just wandering around trying to get ready for this. In order to repair all of this stuff, I need to strip these components out of another gun so that I can repair those components and then put them into this gun. Don't ask me why there's not a system for field dressing weapons where you can pull all the material out of your current weapon, repair them, and put them back, or field stripping. Field dressing, field stripping, I'm not sure. And then put them back in the same weapon. I don't know, maybe there's a mod for it. Maybe 2.0 will have that handled. I'm unsure. But in order to do all that, I also need a shotgun repair kit. And the same with the exosuit, it requires an exosuit repair kit. So then I've got to come over here to repair toolkits, and now I have to make an exosuit repair kit, which gives me 6 uses, so I've got to craft that. It takes 5 heavy sewing kits, 3 field armor toolkits, 3 M17 glue tubes, and 4 grooming kits. I don't know why the grooming kits are part of it, but they are. And to repair the shotgun, I need the shotgun variant, which is 4 Aura 8A 108 12 gauge cleaning kits, Renox gun care spray lubricant, another set of grooming kits, and steel wool. Steel wool and the grooming kits. If you're watching my videos, don't ever get rid of these. They are far too much of a requirement for a lot of things, especially the steel wool. So I'll craft that. Oh yeah, and those required expert tools to make and advanced tools to make. Then what I have to do is come in here after basically disassembling these materials out of another gun. I then have to take a file, and I have to file them back into health. So one file, take that up to 100%, add some gun spray lubricant, take that up to 100%, take away the gun spray lubricant because the file will take it to 100%, back over to my portable workstation. So now that's at 100%, that's at 100%. That's at 100%. And I've just got to ramrod the barrel, and that will bring it up even higher. So then I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to... Where are my ramrods? There's a ramrod. Get some lubricant. Ramrod the barrel. Which brings the gun up to 81%, which should bring it more within the realm of affordable. Oh, it used all of them, and okay, makes more sense, which then I use this. Well, let me turn back on animations. I turned them off briefly just because the animations were starting to me just a little bit. So that brings it up to 81%. And as I said, I should be able to potentially use the mechanic to fix this up the rest of the way. Oh, yep, there we go. Small bit of an animation. And the shotgun's ready to go. Now I should be able to use... Spray oil is good for 85%, 90%. Should be able to use my standard oils to bring that up the rest of the way. And then I need to go over here, down here, take the exoskeleton helmet that I stripped out, as well as the renegade exoskeleton. Bring that over here. Throw that in. Throw that in, which brings it up to 66%. I think I might have enough to be able to bring it up the remainder of its life. And hit repair on that. As my inventory comes back. Alright. Now I could use this if I wanted to bring it up to 77%, and I can use repair items, so let me real quick see whether or not I have to use the exo kit or not. So its health is at 67%, and I can use... Aha! I can use the heavy sewing kit. I can use the heavy sewing kit to bring it up, and then I can use an advanced sewing kit and then a basic sewing kit to bring it further, as well as... I do believe I have those. No, what? I think I'm out of the other sewing kits. Use this equipment up the rest of the way. Come down here. Talk to the technician real quick because, as I said, I make back most of... Oh, the stutter. Wow. Down here, he has heavy sewing kits for 20 grand. 20,130. I buy that, and I make 14,494 back. I love these relics. I really, really friggin' do, and it's taken me way too long to find 9 of them. Alright. So now I have a heavy sewing kit, which I can use right here, which when combined with, you know what, I could use a tube of glue real quick. Leaves me with 2 tubes of glue. I have 7 of those, and I have 4 of those. Ah, that brings that suit right back up to 96, and I'm not going to waste anything else on it right now. Alright, that is a fully repaired Renegade, well, almost fully repaired. Thank God they tear that off, please. Thank God they seen me, otherwise they'd have lit me up. If you change faction patches and you wander into an area like the Free Stalkers as a renegade, they will light you up. They will not hesitate. I'm gonna take my loner patch, probably adhere that to my current armor. But yeah, now I have 110 kilograms of carry weight and 12 belt slots. Granted, you know, I'm gonna lose 1 by the time I finish upgrading it, but I gained a ton in carry weight. I'm gonna take this mil-spec exoskeleton and attach it. I also have to figure out how to do that. Also, spray. I've got plenty of spray. Nope. Spray is good for the shotgun. 82%, 90%, 90%, 85%. Oh no, I'm gonna be just too low. Under the bar that I'm gonna require a 12 gauge cleaning kit. Alright, let's see if I got one of those. Ah, that's right, because it's an exosuit, I can only walk. Currently. That will be fixed in a few. Oh, what do I want to use? Let's use that. This is the most reworking of any kit that I have done. The only kit that I wasn't, or the only equipment I wasn't able to repair by hand was the Banshee. Because, funny enough, it doesn't come with a breakdown system. It has the repair parts, but it doesn't have subcomponents. It has no, disassemble in here. Like, even this has a disassemble. Even the, Renegade has a disassemble. Banshee does not have a disassemble. No disassemble number 5. I need to figure out how this power unit attaches, as well as how to use these batteries. Let's go with the 63. And can I wander into an anomaly and use an electron to recharge it? Or recharge player batteries of active devices? Spec exoskeleton. It attaches just like that. Equip power supply, mil-spec exoskeleton power supply. Okay. Oh! And the ability to remove it. Oh, that's beautiful. All right, and let's throw battery into it. All right, so I can wander at a normal rate now. The real question is how much juice does it drink? Power 62.84 of 250. I've got to figure out how to charge those. It looks like it ate the whole battery. Anyways, it's time for upgrades. First one probably being the ability to run. Into here, into my arsenal, scroll all the way to the bottom to this beautiful collection of modifications I've been picking up. How many of these will fit in this device? That would be pretty much all of them. So I want hydraulic servo drive amplification system, which will give me the ability to sprint. Fastener load distribution gives me the ability to carry more artifacts. Truth and honesty, I should just grab one of everything that I have in here. This will probably be my exosuit going forward. So I have 4 uses, so... Installation of hydraulic boosters and a modification that is used for 4th generation exoskeletons. Allows sprinting in the exo frame. Will be 1. So right now I think the most important one will be definitely the running. Yeah, much better. Just don't know how much energy it drains. 61.99. Wow, it drains considerably faster than I thought it would. Okay, that's problematic. I'm looking for something real specific and I can't seem to friggin' find it. It'd be that one I want. The experimental PSU reactor, which lets the exoskeleton generate its own power supply. Small amount of power and passively charges the power supply of existing exoskeletons. So that would probably be the one that I'm really gonna want. Alright, I've got to figure out how to make those. But I'm armed and armored now, and I guess I'll use my sprinting as an emergency. I don't think just walking drains it. Pretty sure just walking doesn't drain it. 61.6. Just walking drains it. Damn! Exoskeletons are a pain in the ass now that I look at it. Well, that's my current loadout. I will be right back. Oh yeah, and before I forget it, Lucy is still a hungry bitch of an artifact. It turns out Lucy has another perk. Not only does it lose 1%, basically it'll lose 1% every hour. Gives you 4 days worth of life. It loses 2 to 3% every time you transition to a zone. So if I swap around and I go to Great Swamp over here, Lucy automatically loses 2 to 3% of its life. And the reason I've been complaining about it draining as quickly as it does. I don't know why it does that. I'm tempted to modify the file so that it doesn't, because Lucy's a bit of a pain in the ass and it's getting harder and harder to feed just because I'm still learning the quirks of the damn thing. But it is fed back up to 95% currently. I had to take my ball artifacts off because I've lost some space. Let's see, Renegade suit can carry 12 artifacts, so technically I should be able to keep 2 of the ball artifacts on. Of course, I might take... I'm not sure how much damage I'll take because I have Lucy reducing it by 50%, plus I have... And I'm going to keep the cells on for right now. I might become immune to gunfire. Yeah, this is the Banshee. This is my Spectre scope. And, Cantered sights. There we go. There, that's handy now. I think I'm gonna go see Sid now that I've got some extra ammo to myself. power and equipment. This ain't Sid, I know. Just checking how much this costs to finish repairing stuff. It's a little... It's 9 grand, Jesus. Oh yeah, I forgot. He can... I mean, it's only 10 grand. 6 grand, 12 grand, another 10 grand. I don't have these more advanced modules, but I do technically have the money to pay for this stuff. Seating modifications are required, so I think I have to have both of these no matter what. Nope. Alright, now I can wear the rest of my equipment. Well, I think I'm ready to wage war on the zone. I just gotta find somebody who sells mil-sec batteries. Or hope that one day Sid sells them. Sid, you got any work? Oh, he gave me 4. Let's see, Dead City, I don't know where that is yet. I wonder if he gave me some... Because there are hidden routes on the map. There are places I've tried to go that I can't get to currently, because when you go to them it says this route is unknown. Like up here on the top of the Dark Valley, if you try to go up here into Outpost construction site, you'll get rebuffed and turned around. So I'm actually kind of curious. I don't know how to find these hidden routes via normal means, so maybe I should buy a couple of routes from Sid. I would like to go over here to the metallurgical plant area. I also like to go to the technical graveyard, Devil's Thicket, Deserted Lands Factory, and I'd also like to make my way into the Dead City and Limansk outskirts. That's Limansk. I also like to make my way up into Red Forest, but there's a lot of these areas that are, as I said, unknown. I could also go up to... You know what? I might go by the protection from the Brain Scorcher, and we might shut down the... We might shut down the Mini Scorcher and then the Big Scorcher. Why am I lagging? Does it drop to like 15 frames? We might actually go up and shut down the Brain Scorcher, open all this area up. Hopefully it'll let me get into Pripyat and such like that. That sounds like a better idea. Or I could technically go start the quest for Straylock. Because Sid offers that. Wait, what's this commotion about Straylock? I believe I read this back in the first episode. See, back in 2012, Barkeep and I organized a campaign to gain access to the center of the zone. A stalker called Marked One, or rather Straylock, helped us a lot. He disabled the Brain Scorcher. The thing is, he never returned from the CNPP. We thought he got swallowed up by a spatial anomaly or kidnapped by Spetsnaz. Apparently Straylock's back in the zone, more active than ever, and I bet he's now privy to some top-secret knowledge, valuable knowledge. How about you investigate the rumors of his return? Find him and obtain that knowledge. Sounds exciting. Alright, I'll track him down. Good, good. I can almost see the dollar bills in your eyes. You're serious, go see Doctor, Straylock's old friend. Spore says he lives in a secluded part of the Great Swamps. A part many people assume to be completely fenced off. They're wrong, of course. Take some extra precautions against radiation, then follow up the lead, and hopefully things will be clear to you from there. So, yeah. Alright, so now I've got the option to go, Oh, I can go to the Dark Valley. Go see Straylock, and then this is Garbage, east of the depot. Well, that'll give me the option to get both these missions done for Sid. New mission, Living Legend, Old Friend. Very much so. Sid is only at 2 of 6 still. I also did a few extra things in addition to buying that portable station, which I have to go pick up. I also bought the upgraded PDA version too, because, you know, I have the ability to make back oodles of cash. So I did that. Also, to pick this thing up, hold use on it, and it gives you a bunch of different icons now. Upgrades to be implemented, manage connections to be upgraded, open the advanced UI, workshop, pickup, access, stash, close. So yeah, this works as a stash, which is really nice. So when I finally find a place to hunker down. I just wish this would have been available way earlier. I think I'd have made more use out of this before I found out about the anomalous backpack. But I'm gonna pick it up, put it in my inventory, put it in my anomalous backpack, drop 1 Dragon Eye. Well, I guess I'm as ready to rock as I will be. So I'm just gonna fast travel my way over to the Dark Valley and up into Garbage. It's gonna take some points off of Lucy, but it ain't gonna matter much. Bye. Wow, I took some... I didn't take any... Wow, that is impressive. How much damage does this do to you? Oh my god. Bad as my armor borked. Oh, it's doing good. Holy crap, I've become indestructible. This shotgun's kicking ass. Every time that you hear that dink noise, that's Spike gaining a charge. It's in my lower right. Oh, did he die? He died. I'm done playing with you. This shotgun is going to become one of my mainstays. This thing hits hard. Oh, hey. This is not the way I wanted this episode to go. I thought this was going to be far cleaner and more properly done, but this is catastrophically weird. All right, so it says he's over there somewhere, and he's got to be. Either that, or I'm just going to have to call this a loss right now. Like, I'm gonna have to chalk this up to just a bug. Oh, great. Didn't even want to. You know, it's kind of fun. This kind of reminds me of my Radiophobia playthrough where I just had to, like, forcibly break the boundaries of the world. Or figure out how to forcibly break them, because now I'm behind the transition, like... I'm above the transition point right now. There's corpses and stuff over here. I still don't see my target. I don't know where he's gone. Oh, he's over here on the other side now. Alright, well, let's give that a try.
Кроем сектора внимательно, внимательно.
Holy shit, he's up here now? Out of my face, cannon fodder. Oh, wow. Spike goes up with that, too. Oh. Well, that's nice. He's all the way up on the bandit friggin' territory. Better still be up here. Otherwise, I swear to God. This is taking way too long and way too much of my time to fill out a simple bounty. This guy is clever. So he should be in here. Note I said should. Now that I finally, you know, have the chance to get my hands on him. Howdy, you seem awfully friendly. Been trying to get a hold of you about your car's extended warranty. Oh, you've got friends. 3 of them by the sounds of it. Oh, that rips. I think I put a hole right through that dude. I'm not talking about a tiny one either. Alright, so where's your other friend? Because I'm basically terminating my way through this building. Ollie ollie oxen, bitch! The hell's the other one? You know what, I'm just gonna pick up his friend and call it a day. Brain is lost, recalculating. Mission accomplished. It's, yeah, I gotta go turn that into Sid. Alright, I will be back when I'm up at the scientists, and I'm getting ready to go into the brain scorcher. Yo, Sucker, let's go, man. It is so weird to see you carrying heat. Alrighty, Professor, I need a psi protection helmet. My task requires me to move through the brain scorcher area, and without it, I won't be able to complete it. I assume you understand the risk of going through these psychically volatile areas, do you? Oh, alright. I believe you. You wouldn't ask me about it otherwise. Well, there's been this one model that we've been working on carefully, but it remains unfinished and it lacks final calibrations. We could grant you the psi helmet immediately, as it is for a modest sum of 10,000 rubles. However, you'd be placing your life in the hands of incomplete hardware. There's one more possibility. Now, we could speed up the calibration process, but that would require us to use more funds, and for you to wait. This normally costs about 17,500 rubles. If you're willing to part with such a sum, we'll begin utilizing it immediately to finish our calibrations, which should take approximately 2 days, give or take. Oh, shit. I'm in a hurry. Your prototype will have to do. I hope my patience will be worth the full calibrated version. I need to think about it. Well, let's go with number 2. Indeed it will be. Once we finish working on this helmet, you'll be able to wander around the zone freely without suffering the risks of mental degradation from any psi emitters you might encounter in your journeys. Therefore, the cost is 17,500 rubles. Alright, I'll wait for the fully calibrated psi helmet. Work your magic. Thank you, Stalker. I shall commence final calibrations now. Come visit me in a few days. Gotcha, Sakharov. See you in 2. Well, shit. That was not what I had planned. What am I gonna do from this point on, then? I guess I could do Legend of the Zone. I'd have to go down to the Great Swamp. Oh, there's a Vault Raider out here. You know, I'll do that real quick. One that I picked up a little while back. Shouldn't be, too difficult to get that one done. Okay, maybe this will be more difficult than I thought. Where the hell? Normally these don't require any effort. Is this another one of the ones that fell through the ground? Because there is one stash. It's down here in the garbage. Well, it was down here in the garbage. I couldn't find it to save my life, and when you right-click to fast travel to it, kind of like this, you fast travel to it like that. Yeah, it's underground somewhere. Well, that's problematic as hell. There's a few minor bugs like that I've come across. They're just simple, dumb things. Because normally teleporting to them like that, using the fast travel menu, will set you either right on top of what you're looking for or close enough to it. Other occasions, you just have to probe around, and occasionally you might get a hit. What? That is my entire loot inventory. I'm not even sure what to make of that. Why would that be taking the place of my anomalous backpack? Like, what do I do with that information? So for some odd reason, what I'm looking for is right there, but it's also my anomalous backpack. It's in the ground. Are you ready, kids? It's time to go do the living legend, because this is borked. Time to go see Doc. He's over here where Scar fell the second time doing an emission. Basically, first time he gets hit with an emission, he's all the way up here in the train area. And he wakes up down here, and then he's sent on a mission to do something for Clear Sky, and this is where the second big emission hits, and he passes out in a tower. Yeah, there's the tower. I just like the sound of the Great Swamps. I don't know why. Certain people have issues with Clear Sky, but I liked Clear Sky. I like Shadow of Chernobyl. I like Call of Pripyat. I kind of like Call of Pripyat. I've got to replay it to remember it. Kind of, sort of like Stalker 2. Stalker 2's got issues. Hey, Doc. Sherlock, where the hell have you been? I haven't seen you or the guys since the last raid. I was getting worried. What the hell does he mean, Straylock? Okay, Straylock. Yeah, you're Straylock. Who the hell else would you be? I'm Doc. Don't you recognize me? What happened to you, friend? You don't look well. We went into the zone together for 2 years. You really don't remember me? No, I don't. You don't. Straylock. What the? You're not joking around, are you? Man, what about the guys? Our guys. Fang, Ghost, you remember them, don't you? I don't remember Fang, and Ghost is dead. I found his body in Yantar. How would we know this? We're not Straylock. Ghost dead? Damn it. How could that happen? They were the best. What happened to you? I don't know what happened. I don't remember. Whoa! The hell is all this? Wait, I need to calm down. There's some shitty news. That's some shitty news, man. I think it's all linked with your last trip into the zone. When we saw each other the last time, you left me with a key from the stash at Pripyat and the map on how to find it. I managed to keep it hidden from the mercs. Here, take it and hide it well. Perhaps you'll find something there. You were saying that there's some tricks with the Monolith, but I don't understand what it was all about. You didn't either. Item received, sit_doc_p_name. Well, that's buggy. Hotel Policia, investigate the Agroprom research, investigate X18, X16, X19, X8, Jupiter Underground, Chernobyl NPP, X2, X3, X6. Undergrounds of the hospital, A1, Okranusty, underground of the scientific station, Collider, whatever the hell that is, Laboratory is Jenny, Anomalous Fields, Quiet Hills, Uncharted Lands, X27, Uncharted Land. What the hell is all of this? I see, where are we? I don't remember how I got here. We're in the dead city, in the Merc camp. No, we're not. Is this placeholder for Shadow of Chernobyl? Is this a placeholder for 2.0? What the hell is this? Because a lot of those areas are Shadow of Chernobyl areas, especially with him calling me Straylock. And I don't know what's going on. This is weird. I heard that Straylock is alive. Do you know where he is? And now we're on this tangent. Quite certain the entire zone can't stop talking about him. I need to find him. Have you got any ideas where he might be? Well, according to you, I'm right here. And after all these years, regrettably, I don't know for certain. The man is like a ghost, but if there was one place he would visit somewhere frequent, it would be in his hideout in the Agroprom underground. Maybe be able to find him there. At least some clues. To get there, enter via a manhole somewhere around the northern complex and check the walls underground for a large circular opening you could climb into. One of them will lead to his hideout. Okay, thanks for the info. Guess it's time for an adventure. Or I suppose it's time for an adventure. If you find him, please tell him to visit an old friend once in a while. Living legend. Yeah, too bad Stalker 2 ruined that. Rumors are spreading events about your latest efforts to help stalkers, or the loners. So we've got Librarian down here. We've got, well, now we've got over here, X3, Graveyard. Oh, a bunch of new areas just opened up. A1, I don't know what that is. A bunch of, what is over here? What is this area? A whole bunch of new areas. Abandoned hospital, deserted hospital. A whole lot of new areas just opened right the hell up. Tell Policia the key and the coordinates that Doc gave you indicate that Straylock has hidden a stash, because that's Straylock's image. Tell Policia in Pripyat. Investigate the Chernobyl NPP. Investigate Lab X. Jupiter Underground. Collider. What the hell is the Collider? There is so much underground anomalous field. I don't know what any of this is part of. I especially don't know what these circles are all about. Unknown enemy. X2. Investigate the Agroprom underground. Well, I guess I know where I'm going. It is time to head over there then. I'm gonna just fast travel to hell with it. Alright, so over here in the Agroprom underground. Well, Agroprom upper right now. So, by the looks of it on the mini-map, both entrances are open. This one and this one. Both of these were closed when I was out here previously. Oh, there's 3 entrances. More entrances. So this one normally drops us into a tunnel. Where does it drop us now? Oh, this is different.
Это... пожрать бы.
This is... Jesus! Hi! I think I shot that dude in the nads. Pretty sure I took that dude's head off. Oh! Wow, I am taking damage pretty well. This new armor's bitchin'. Recognize assault warfare as a go. Night-night. So where the hell did this drop me? Wait, I recognize this. This is the first entrance over here. This is where it drops you in Shadow of Chernobyl. Oh! Well, that's neat. Oh! I say, or was he never there at all? That's the normal entrance. Okay, so that's neat. Oh! More cheeky brickies. Oh, Hip, did you get him? Good job, girl. Alright, so this all looks familiar. Kind of neat that they added the, So that's... open. Alright, I'm gonna loot. I'll be right... yeah, I'm gonna loot. I'll be right back. Armor took the hit pretty well. It's not even scratched. It's still at 100%. This exosuit is bitchin'. Is Straylock down here losing his mind? Not that that ain't creepy as shit. That is some good old school ambience. Or ambiance. I'm loving this. I'm back in a home territory. This is great. The only difference is I am incredibly prepped for it. Alright, now that everything is back to being somewhat ordered. Can I survive this? I mean, I do need to technically charge my... That'd be a no. Alright, I get it. The zappies are not friendly. How friggin' weird. I've survived being in those electrical anomalies before, and now they... I don't understand the RNG behind them. I really, truly don't. Does that lead somewhere? No, that just... This is all so neat and fascinating. It really is. Ooh, that's creepy as shit. I'm gonna just use my night vision to let me see all the way the hell down there. Come here if you want to get kicked. I'm willing to... That doesn't sound like a controller. Because it's not. It's a combination between a bloodsucker and a controller. It's a psy-sucker. Sometimes there's an artifact down here. How fascinating. Slight differences, not overly extreme, but just enough to keep things interesting and new. I can't say I don't like it. Oh hey, my exosuit makes noise. Oh, it has a subtle, yeah, it's got a subtle, mechanical whir to it. Alright. Is there anything... I'm gonna get burned! Ow! Oh, I didn't get burned nearly as bad as I thought I would. Aha! So, where does... Is there anybody... Uh-oh. Ah, gotcha. That's where this goes. My brain was in radiophobia mode. Alright. So yeah, this leads to the Shocky tunnel. Yeah, I don't want to be in the Shocky tunnel. So what's this way? No. Does this lead to the clear set? Is this... No. Oh, shit! Can I climb back up? Okay, good. So yeah, this leads to where Scar flooded these tunnels. Yeah! shit! You little biting, ankle biting little mother. Here, I'm gonna put a boot to all of you. I'm not wasting ammo. I mean, I might waste some ammo. That's not the right one. That is. Come here, you little shit weasel. You feel gold. How many more of you are gonna come this way? Sounds like a poltergeist. Not collecting their bodies, I don't care, they're Discanos. How much of this can I do? What the shit? We are the Lollipop Guild! On the dwarves and they're pissed! Wow, what the f- Alright, it's time to retake on Munchkin Land. Where are they at? Oh, there's one. There's only one this side. Oh, there's another one! The hell was that? Picked up something. Ah, he threw a bedspread at me. Somehow that lost me my boost. Oh, there's another one out there. Yeah, there's another one in there somewhere. He keeps grabbing my stamina. Listen here, you great big orb of death. I'll harvest them up in a few. There he is. What the shit is going on? Ah, the controller that's on the other side of this fence. That's got him handled. How friggin' can I reflood this? Oh, this is open. Why does any of this exist? I mean, it's neat as shit, but at the same time, it's... None of this is supposed to exist. Most of this shit's supposed to be gone. I don't know where that other one I shot went. Like, yeah, this is the... Man, this is wild. Why is this all unflooded? Why is this all here? Like, am I gonna pop out of one of the snork holes? How far back will this let me go? How far back can I go? Ow. None of this is on fire or exploded or... I stand corrected! Okay. Lesson learned. Got it. Thank you, game. Alright, yeah. So as amusing as all that was, having the complete and utter inability to see all the fire anomaly and burner traps that they've got in here, I'm just gonna save us all the time and cut it. It is literally the entire same route as Clear Sky that Scar takes, from talking to the duty guys, beating up the snorks at the very end, going through that hole in the ground, making the slow crawl this entire length while fighting off snorks and trying to identify where the burner anomalies are so they don't set you on fire. It's literally the entire same trek. It wasn't worth my time, it's not worth your time, and yeah, it's not worth the 20% it shaved off my armor or all the health kits it took me going through it. So I'm reloading to, you know, the start of it. I'm not doing it. Friggin' nope. That whole route can go to hell. This really is a 1-to-1. It's like they copied the entire thing straight out of Clear Sky. Pretty friggin' great in a lot of ways. All right, and back over here where we should be. Time to get to Straylock's stash, because, yeah, that is fascinating. All this is here. Who knew that Anomaly and Gamma were blending the worlds together properly way before Stalker 2? Air footprints that aren't ours. Even the military's down here, I think. Or did I shoot a... Yep, military. Alright, well, at least that's the same. Sucker skin. Alright, I am going to see Straylock. If he's here.
Смотреть в оба. Закрепляемся.
Would be kind of neat if he was here. I'm gonna get blown up. This was booby-trapped. Oh, Stray. Are you here? No shoot. Sunrise bodysuit. Stray, you home? I'll pick that up in a second. Straylock's notebook. MIR Straylock item 0-1. Okay, let's pick this up first. Military documents. Investigate the Agriprom underground. Okay. Straylock's notebook. Living legend, follow the trail. This notebook used to belong to Straylock. A quick read reveals many rather disjointed and cryptic notes. Seems the Stalker had a crisis about an important decision he made a few years ago and wanted to quickly resupply at Rostock before pushing north to verify his choices. Bummer. How fascinating. Free sunrise suit, because I believe that's the one Straylock wears. Alright, well, that's all done. Semenov and Hip are just being disemboweled by something. Another side sucker by the sounds of it. How about no? Okay, so never mind. Not disemboweled by something random. Disemboweled by the military. Whoa! Christ! Fucking side sucker made me jump. There you go, Hip. I think you'd do better with an RPK. All right, onward, my beloved half-wit idiots. The military is very much down here and in force. Seven of them, to be precise. If only I understood a single word you said. So I died many times in here in Radiophobia.
Смотреть в оба.
They're very much above me somewhere, I think. Yeah, right there. There's one. Was one. Anyone else? Oh, crap! Ah, your guys' AI seems to be bugged out. I don't know what you're shooting, but it ain't gonna work. Ow! Made me waste, my charges. Spikes. Come here. I wish to play with you. Oh, he is running. Enjoy the bleed. Will there be a controller in here as I rush towards the end of this? Oh, he had a VSS Venturas? He had a bullet suit. VSS Venturas is kind of nice. Wow. Assault rifle. Yeah, I figured. Almost as accurate as my weapon. Definitely got a higher refire rate. Huh. Didn't think the Venturas was gonna make its way back. He's got another RPK. And KS-23 short? Hey, it's the short variant of mine. Oh, but because it's got the short barrel, it loses accuracy, handling, and rate and damage. Or no, it keeps everything but damage. Doesn't lose a lot of weight. Eh, I don't get it, but it's mine now. All right, let's see if the controller pops up again. Oh my God, he did. Hi! Will that be enough to bleed you? Close! You ain't much of a threat now, I ain't Straylock. How utterly fascinating. So what does that mean for when I go up here? I'm gonna have to end this video soon. So will this whole area... Will it have respawned? Because I cleared this out in a video. Oh, let's see how this goes. So yeah, that's normal. Good news is this place is still empty by the looks of it. Nope, there's enemies. Or are they military? Who is out here causing a ruckus? The attack chopper's attacking somebody. Attacking somebody or something. Whoa! Oh, you sneaky bitch. Get back out here. Or one of you still alive. How did I miss one of you? Another RPK. Okay, sounds like a lot more is still alive. I'm gonna try and Dragon Eye that chopper out of the sky in a few. Oh, he ain't gonna like that. Nope. How are some of these guys still? I could have swore that I lovingly purged this entire area. I didn't think I left any of them alive. All right, so if I shoot the pilot, this is supposed to work. I wonder what it'd take to hit the pilot. Get Dragon-eyed. Bye-bye, birdie. I love that thing. All right, now that that noise is out of my life. Boy, what a difference. All right, so Living Legend is done now. Doesn't look like there's anything else for me to collect in here. Well, I mean, not Living Legend itself. I've got to follow the trail. So I got to go to Rostock. I've got nothing for this, so I'm going to finish looting. I'll be right back. Boy, I picked a bad time to pause my video. Halt! Who are you, scum? Who the fuck are you? It's a stalker. Who are you? What do you want? Silence. Our purpose is sacred. Our mission divine. We seek to cleanse this land of all who oppose us, to bring about the ascension of the monolith. We want obedience. We want loyalty. We want you to cast aside your meaningless existence and embrace the true power of the monolith. In the zone, there's only one path to true salvation, and that is through the monolith. You're either with us or against us, and all those who stand against us meet with a swift end. You have no choice. The hell? Listen, I paused my video to loot. I got done looting and figured I was just gonna have a nice jaunt back to base, and instead some jackass at a tower's lighting us up with a machine gun, and now these guys are here. And wow, look at their eyes. Look at all of this. Okay, well, let's do this. One. That was one buckshot and straight to hell. Second one out of here somewhere. Oh, there's more than one. All right, Monolith is Banshee MKGS 10. What the hell? AR-15, okay, so yeah, it's similar to mine. Monolith Scat 9 armored suit. This game is wild as shit. That's the first time I've run into the Monolith. I don't know how this operates because the Monolith and everything is supposed to be gone, so these just must be like the offshoots then? Like the ones that haven't lost their indoctrination yet, or I do not know. DS Arms SA-58 AUS Austrian style, an assault rifle. Then I've got a Monolith exosuit now. Armor made by Monolithians or an unknown manufacturer specifically modified to fit with the servos and batteries of an exoskeleton, allowing the wearer to carry significant more equipment than they could under any other circumstance, but lacking the armor of a proper exosuit. Compared to a full exoskeleton, it provides less protection as less efficient servos, but also considerably cheaper to maintain. Well, that makes sense for them. Huh. I was not expecting any of this. I have no idea what these skeleton keys are for. Alright, it is time to get the hell out of Dodge and end this video, because this might have been slightly too much. Alrighty, back in the cordon where we belong. All the loot's been organized and put away. The companions are safe. My character is rested up and basically back to normal. All my gear is basically the way it needs to be. That exosuit took a hell of a beating and kept on hitting. All my equipment's still in pretty good shape. I have to say, I like my new loadout. I am like a heavily armored tank with a force field with these cells in place. And I hit, I bleed, I kick, and I've got the spike, which increases my damage by 5% for body shots, and I think 15% for headshots. Yeah, consecutive hits give 5% bonus to damage of your next shot, and critical hits, headshots, give 15% bonus. Restores psi health on each hit depending on stacks, and missing a shot resets the bonus, but gives psi damage. The bonus can stack infinitely as long as you don't miss. And from what I learned with this is my shotgun, however many pellets it fires, that's however many charges this thing gains. And I think this shotgun has 8 total pellets. I don't know, I'll have to test it, but I think I've seen as high as 8 gained in a single shot off this shotgun. So that's pretty friggin' impressive. started the living legend, and I'm gonna have to figure out how the story's gonna go from this point, because a lot of this feels like Shadow of Chernobyl territory mixed in with Anomaly, and personally, I'm loving it. I liked going back through the Agroprom Underground and seeing all that, and I look forward to seeing all these different areas be... Yep, there it is. X18 is back open. So yeah, I look forward to exploring X18 and seeing what changes might have been made inside of it now that all these areas that have been previously inaccessible are now re-accessible. Yeah, including the Brain Scorcher. It's opened again to, or not the Brain Scorcher, but X16, I mean. Which also should mean that the Brain Scorcher should also be... Yep, the Brain Scorcher is open. X19. So yeah, there's so thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video and you happen to like the content that I create, feel free to leave a comment, a like, and you know, maybe even subscribe. I'd appreciate this, as all three of those would help push both my content and my channel further out into the YouTube algorithm. And you know, if you want to talk about the Anomaly Anthology mod a little bit more, feel free to leave that as a comment below. And you know, if you want to, feel free to chat about it for a little bit, you know, talk about things, be interested in it, you know, tell me how your playthroughs are going if you're doing one. And so, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.